Very good morning to you, boys and girls. It's Thursday, the 12th of December, 2019. Yes, gang, it's election day today. Welcome along to this morning's United Kingdom Talk, coming to you from the Chapel Hill Marina in Lincolnshire, gang. Have you been out yet? I saw on the telly this morning there were queues of people outside some of these voting booths. But I like that word, booth. That's a good word, isn't it? Booth. See if you can shove that into a conversation today. Booth. Booth. Never say booth to a goose. There were quite queues of people very early this morning. So there we are. That's all I've got to say on the election, really. Time to get out and cast your little X. Little X on the thing. Interestingly enough, I found we were having a little bit of a conversation about this a couple of weeks ago. About, you know, what can you do in a voting booth? And in the Metro this morning, it says, the nation is gripped by voting fever today as the general election... I forgot to put my microphone there. Was I sounding a little bit pasty then? I've just realised my microphone's all the way over there. I must have sounded like I was speaking to you in a toilet. Have I ever spoken to you in a toilet? Very, very dodgy. Sorry, here we are. That's it. I should be booming through now. Booming through. Microphone's right. I've left it completely over there. Never mind. The nation is gripped by voting fever today as general election 2019 gets underway, boys and girls. Millions of people across the country, apart from those of you watching this programme at the moment, will go to their local polling stations to have their say on who will represent them in the House of Commons. But as they do, there are a few rules that people break at every election. Are you one of those people? You naughty girl, you naughty boy. Who's breaking the rules at the election? And one or two myths around what we're allowed to do in the voting booth. We hope to be able to clear things up so that your vote counts. Here we go. So, number one, can you take a selfie? Can you take a selfie? It isn't actually against the law to take a selfie at a polling booth, but it's strongly discouraged in or near. So you can take a selfie at a polling station, but not in or near a voting booth. I mean, for example, you know, if you're filling out your thing, I don't think you're supposed to take a photograph. Oh, look who I'm voting for. Flash. You know, you put that up on Facebook, and whichever side you're on, the other side will verbally attack you on the Facebook. You know that. The penalty for revealing how someone else voted, right, even if you didn't mean it, is up to 6 months in prison or £5,000 fine. Yes, as bad as that. You don't want to be revealing what other people are voting for, dear, even if you know. It's illegal to share a picture of a ballot paper, so you can't take a picture of your own ballot paper under Section 66 of the Representation of the People Act. There we are, including your own. Mick Davenport, no talking about politics. We're not. Where did you get that from, Mick? Are you paying full attention to the programme today? We're not talking politics, we're talking election rules, dear. Election rules. When have you heard me talk about politics? Are your ears functioning within my... Oh, by the way, I've raised my stone a bit. You raise me up to the on highest mountains. There we are, you can see that now, can't you? It's on this old loudspeaker. My niece made me that. It's great, isn't it? She didn't make it. There's over in Cyprus, there's a bloke who makes these things. My very large pebble. Thanks for your messages coming in. I shall refer to those in a few moments, boys and girls. Order, 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 order. What's going on here? A lot of shouting and screaming going on this morning. So it's illegal. Don't take a picture of your... Not even for a laugh. There's a lot of people that think they can just go out there and do anything they want to do in their lives. No, there are certain rules, and a bit of decorum as well never goes amiss. Bit of decorum, anyway. It says, due to the potential breach of the law, intentionally or not, we strongly advise against any form of photography taken inside a polling station. So there we are. Here's another one. Can I take my dog to vote? And not the actual dog. You know, you wouldn't get his paw, stick it in like a ink pad thing and then place it. Not like that. Bringing your pet as you cast your vote has become a massive trend in recent years. I can't believe that. Really? Oh, we're going voting. Oh, we must take the cat. Oh, perhaps you can turn up your goldfish in a bowl. You know, put that next to it. Hello, I've come to vote. Here's my goldfish. Why would you do that? Every election, our hearts are warmed with social media posts showing our four-legged friends. Oh, well, I think that's against fish. They're fishists. They don't like fish. Well, there should be a law against that, dear. That's practically racism on a massive scale. People not mentioning fish. It's disgusting. Speciesism, that's it, speciesism. Every election, our hearts are warmed with social media posts showing our four-legged friends witnessing democracy in action. But they might be asked to wait outside the station like a good boy. And they can't vote themselves, obviously. If you have a service dog, like a blind... it's not a blind dog, is it? You know, a dog that assists blind people, then I think they're allowed in. But, of course, you know, I think you're at a disadvantage if you take a dog or cat in instead of a fish. A dog or cat could break free of its lead and run away. There you are, putting your little X next to the Green Party or something like that. You come out there, where's my dog gone? It's gone. A fish is unlikely to jump out of the water, although it has been known before. I've known people with goldfish, and they get up in the morning, you know, and they're walking, and there it is, dead on the carpet in front of the fire. Maybe it was cold in that water. Who knows? Do not show up drunk. These are rules. These are actual rules for voting booths this morning. Here we go. Showing up drunk. It isn't against the law to get absolutely steaming before casting your ballot paper, but it's not encouraged either. This is in this morning's Metro. Staff can't turn you away just because you look like you've been drinking, but they could ask you to come back when you've sobered up if you're being too rowdy. Yeah, I won't. Give me my pen. Where's my pen? Oh, well, I just put my vote in. I just let my vote in. Where's the paper? I can't see a paper. No, don't turn up like that. It's not a good look. It's not a good look. If you're really disrupted, there's a chance the police could arrest you. Oh, yes. Yes, the handcuffs will be coming out. There's a few of you that like wearing handcuffs, isn't there? Don't think I don't know these things. If you're really disruptive, there's a chance the police could arrest you for being drunk and disorderly as they would anywhere else. Even if you're under the influence of alcohol or drugs, don't be loud or make a nuisance of yourself. Oh, I hate people making nuisances of themselves, don't you? You see them all the time. People that want a bit of attention. I've said before, you know, don't go out making a nuisance of yourself at places. If you want a bit of attention, start your own YouTube channel. That's it. There you go. Done. Bringing your family. What's the rules on this? It's fine to bring your children to the polling station, but they shouldn't touch the ballot paper. Well, that's difficult. If you've got little ones, they like to touch everything, don't they? Touch, touch, touch. Germs everywhere. Germs, little children, when they're taken out, should be placed in a sealed plastic bag so as to avoid germs. That's you getting them from them. If you've be a few young ones with you, then staff can keep an eye on them while you cast your vote. Bringing your entire extended family could be seen as a bit weird, but there's no rule against it. You could have them all in there. Cousins, nephews, nieces, everyone can come. Large groups of any kind could be asked to wait outside if there's a risk of disturbing voters. So no turning up with your banners. Oh, vote this. Oh, vote that. Make it clear who you're voting for. It'd be a shame if your vote didn't count because you'd marked the paper in the wrong way. I mean, I don't know how people manage to do that. I mean, how difficult can it be to put an X in the little box next to the name of the person that you want to win? But they do. People do that. You can put a tick, cross or colour in the box as long as it's clear who you voted for, and don't try and choose multiple candidates. Don't sign your name or write anything else on the paper. Just stick the choice in front of you and put it in that little thing. If you make a mistake, and again, I don't know how you make a mistake, but if you make a mistake and accidentally vote for the wrong person, go to the desk and explain what happened to the staff, who will be able to cancel your ballot and give you a new one. Some people choose to deliberately spoil their ballot box to express their frustration with the political system. Protesters have been known to tick every box, write all over the ballot paper, and of course draw a willy on it. You know. They do. People do that on ballot papers just to make sure the genitalia isn't only marked in a single box, or you might end up voting for someone that you don't want. Now, here's one that was mentioned, possibly by Mick, I think. Possibly by Mick. There were rumours and conspiracies during the Brexit referendum that people's votes had been rubbed out. This would have been difficult to plot, to orchestrate, and of course it wasn't true. But that didn't stop some people standing outside polling stations handing out pens in June 2016. It's completely fine. It's completely fine to bring your own pens or pencils, as long as you can clearly indicate who you're voting for. The reason why pencils are provided at polling stations is because ink from a pen can smudge or spill onto the paper or risk spoiling a ballot. Ink might spread when the ballot is folded, making it look like someone has voted more than once. So, yes, you can take your own pen. We were having this discussion a little while back, weren't you? Thanks for your messages. I'll come to those in a moment, boys and girls. Bringing a friend into the polling booth. I bet you can't do that. It says, voting is seen as a private thing and you should do it on your own if you're able to. If you can't read the ballot paper, then a friend or family may be allowed to help you. The Electoral Commission advises staff talk directly to the voter about this rather than the helper. So, yes, you can. Covering your face. Is that an improvement, do you think? Hello? Or if I could just leave an eye open, is that an improvement to my face? Covering your face. Polling station staff will be looking out for people trying to impersonate someone else. I mean, you could go in like a David Beckham outfit or a Rolf Harris outfit. That'd scare them all, wouldn't it? Or even worse, a Jimmy Savile outfit. Don't turn up looking with a blonde wig and dark glasses and a cigar hanging out your mouth. No, bit creepy. I don't think they like that. Polling station staff will be looking out for people trying to impersonate someone else on the register to vote twice. But there's no specific rule for voters to show their face, and they don't need to bring their proof of ID. Well, that's a bit mad, isn't it? Don't you think? Can you wear clothes to the voting booth with a political message? Voters aren't allowed to wear clothing promoting a particular party, like T-shirts with campaign slogans on them. Clearly showing your political allegiance could get you turned away from the polling station, as could talking loudly about politics. So interesting in that. Don't reveal how someone else has voted. I think we covered that one already. This is probably the most important thing of all. Don't that's my missus. Yeah, she voted Labour. Oh, that's my husband. Yeah, he voted Liberal Democrat. Oh, that's my little boy there. He voted Conservative. No, not allowed to do that. This is probably the most important rule of all. Do not reveal how someone else voted. We mentioned this under the rules about taking photos, but it's worth reiterating. Even if you didn't mean it, it could land you in jail or with a heavy fine. Can you say how you voted? Yes. You can proudly come out of there and say, yes, I'm very, very happy today. I have voted for the Green Party. And then we can all laugh and realise what a wasted vote that was. So there we are. Some news about your election hearing today, gang. Get out there and vote. That's what you can and can't do. All right, my darlings. A bit cold, very cold out there this morning. It was one degree, I think, this morning when I got up, according to my outdoor thermometer. Not in my caravan. 18 degrees in that bedroom. I have been leaving the heating on. It must have been on yesterday for like 12 hours. So I'm kind of wondering at the moment what my electric bill will be. Although it's going to warm up a little a touch over the next couple of days. But yes, I've got the heating on like 12 hours a day at the moment or more. So I am wondering what the next electricity bill is going to be. Let's come to some of your messages this morning. A very good morning to the delightful Shania Steele. Good morning, Shania. Have you received your pens yet? Your Super Chat pens? This is a Super Chat pen available for just a £2 Super Chat. £2 Super Chat pens, or you can have one of these badges, which are any amount Super Chat. Hang on, there we are. Badges are an any amount Super Chat. Pens are a £2 Super Chat, okay? If you're watching us on Facebook Live, a very good morning to you there. I'm afraid we don't see your messages, and in fact you only get like the first 10 minutes of the show, so you're going to leave us here, boys and girls. I'll give you a second to switch over to YouTube. Join us on YouTube, youtube.com/Chris Reardon UK, and you'll be able to watch the entire show on there and also join in with the chat and everyone else. Okay, youtube.com/Chris Reardon UK is where you want to be. Just a couple of more minutes on Facebook and then we'll be leaving there, okay? Morning, Shania, then. Mick Davenport there. Good morning, Mick. Ian Days, hello. Fran Green, good morning, Fran. Mickey, Mandy Davenport there as well. Hello to you. Poor Shania's at work today. Oh, she's not well. Not at work. I beg your pardon. She can listen live. She's not at work. She's not well. Oh, cuddles. I hope Daddy has been cuddling you today. Cuddles for Shania. Shania, not cuddles. Oh, cuddles. Oh, cuddles. Oh, I got a little squeeze for you this morning, Shania. Oh, just a little squeeze there. Is that making you feel better? Cuddles for Shania. Please, everyone give Shania cuddles this morning. She's not well. Shania, cuddles for Shania. Cuddles. Morning to Steph Diamond. Hello, my darling. Hello to Diane Jeb. Good morning to you. Ian Day's in the house. Morning, Ian. Adrian Richardson. Hello to you, sir. Gareth Loxton. Good morning. Ankle on the mend. Yes, it is still painful if I move it in a certain way, but I think it's getting there. It's taking longer than I thought it would take, to be honest. However, I am able to walk on it at a reasonable speed, so I assume that it's working. I can kind of move it in circles. It's a little bit painful when I get... Hang on, I'm going to do it now. Perhaps we have a nurse watching the programme here. Let's move it round. Okay, so when it gets... There it is. If I move it right up like that on that side, then there's a little bit of pain. It's getting better slowly, I think, is the answer to that one, Gareth. Thank you very much for asking. Much appreciated. Ian, Chris can have a polling booth become your third studio. I could open my caravan as a polling booth. Do you get any cash for that? Do you get any money for that? If I was to perhaps it's too late for this one. It'll have to be the next one now, won't it? If the next government, whoever it is, runs for 5 years, I'll be 61 at the next election. Can't believe it. 61, eh? Okay, those of you watching on Facebook Live, this is where you leave us. Join us on YouTube now, youtube.com/Chris Reardon UK. A very good morning to you. There we are. That's that done. A couple of people asking why we do that. Because people on Facebook don't get a notification. They don't get a notification. They have to be signed up to YouTube to get that notification. So that's why I do that on there now. So we can kind of tell other people that, yes, there is a show happening. But if you want to watch it, you've got to come over to YouTube. That's why we do that, all right? Good morning to Joseph McDonald. Good morning. He's at the airport on his way back to Gatwick and then to vote. Look at that. There is a proper British standing person there, Joseph McDonald, who's come back from Spain to the relative warmth of Spain just to come over here and vote. We are impressed by that. We're very, very impressed by that. Morning to Michael Lawrence. Hello to you. Gareth, Councillor Chris sounds very official. Just giving words of advice, words of friendly advice this morning. Morning to Mix Mowers. Morning. Was there bingo last night? No. What, on a Wednesday? Certainly not. No bingo on a Wednesday, Michael. You're not paying full attention. In fact, I did announce yesterday that we might move the bingo on the 22nd. I think it's the 22nd, whatever that Sunday is, to the Saturday, because I wasn't sure I was going to be here, be down south. But I think I am going to be down south. I have to be, because we've got the karaoke on Monday the 23rd. So ignore what I said last night. Sorry. Ever so sorry. I think I've got it right this time. The problem is I don't have my diary in front of me here. Oh, why don't you have it on your mobile phone? Because I haven't. What I've got at home is, it's like one of those Ryman's calendars. It's quite large. It's not on the wall. You don't see it. It's on my desk in front. And I've got on there all the things that I have to do. one of which tells me where I am at certain times, if I got a doctor's appointment or if I have to go to see that evil person known as the dentist. It's all on there and I haven't got it in front of me. So ignore what I said last night. There's no bingo at all this week because I'm out. But we should have bingo on Sunday the 22nd at 8 p.m. If you're new to the show, welcome along. If you want to play the bingo with us on Sunday night, December the 22nd, you need to register for that. Send me an email there. Tell me, please add me to the bingo. I'll add you and reply to your email that it's been done. All right. Hello to SOS Gold. Good morning to you. Let's have a look there. Mark. It's Mark. Mark Cording. Good morning. Happy polling day to Mark. Morning, Mark. Have you been out already and done your little less there? I do. You have. I hope you have. What else have we got here? Good morning to John Aitken. Good morning. Ian Days is going to write United Kingdom talk in the box. I don't think they're taking any notice of that, Ian. Sadly, unfortunately, I think whoever gets in government should bring this programme into the school curriculum. They can have a boring teacher standing up there at the head of the class asking questions on the most recent show. Yeah, we could have O levels and A levels and everything else. People could do a university degree on this show. It can't be much worse than some of the other degrees that they waste their time doing. I'll tell you. Morning to Paul and Lou. Good morning to you. Sean Pye is voting for every party. I can't help it with my shakes. He's got a touch of Parkinson's, haven't you, my darling? Stop it, Sean. Oh, you are terrible this morning. I'm losing me. I didn't even have my microphone. I'm sitting here chatting. I haven't got my microphone anywhere in my mouth earlier on, as you saw. You are terrible. Good morning to Rachel. Hello, Rachel. You beautiful lady. Good morning, Rachel. Shania, has everyone given Shania a virtual hug yet? Yes? Who said that? Virtual hug. SOS Gold, a virtual hug for Shania this morning. Oh, she hasn't got her pens yet. Things are taking a bit longer to come at the moment. I've noticed this. There was a letter of complaint yesterday, an email of complaint. Yes, from... One moment, please. Let me refer. Connecting to mainframe. One moment, please. Yes, Yvonne Lemon. She sent a letter of... I haven't received my pen yet. She sent that on Wednesday morning. I kid you not. Very early Wednesday morning, right? So bear in mind, she won the pen on Sunday, okay? So it went off Monday morning. Tuesday, it may have got there. Wednesday morning, it's not there. Bangs a letter of complaint immediately, right? 2 hours later, it arrives. So give it a chance. Give it a chance. But I would have thought, Shania, you would have got yours by now. But they're in the post. I'm sure you get them there. Thank you, Rachel. Is that the first time you've seen that, darling? That went up yesterday, my love. And Rachel got her pen yesterday. Excellent. Jason, the Botox has paid off, Chris. What Botox, dear? I ain't got any Botox here. I look a little bit red. Do I look a little bit red today? I do look like I've got makeup on this morning, don't I? Isn't that funny? Funnily enough, you should mention Botox. Some old bag's giving that away as a present. Kris Jenner. Who? Never heard of her. Kris Jenner is in the Daily Mirror this morning. Kris Jen. K-R-I-S. Chris. Why spell it like that? Why would you spell Chris, K-R-I-S? But there you go. Well, they have these names. People choose a name, and for some unbeknown reason, they change the spelling. There are certain names with many different spellings. Take, for example, Lewis. There's loads of spellings of Lewis. And Lisa. L-E-S-A. I've seen it spelled like that, just to try and be different to everyone else, I suppose. But it just makes it awkward. Anyway, Kris Jenner, who I've never heard of, is known for her age-defying looks. And now, I read this because you've mentioned this, now she's gifting her friends and family with Botox this Christmas. Now, are you sitting there at the moment with your partner? Mandy, just have a look at the old boy next to you. Look at his face. I know, it needs a bit of work done to it, doesn't it? You know, you could always call out a scaffolder, or you could give him a Botox voucher. This self-proclaimed, what do they call it? I can't even read that word there. This is in the Daily Mirror. The self-proclaimed what is it? Momager? Momager, Momager, 64, has teamed up with Botox Cosmetic to promote their $100 gift card for the youth-preserving treatment. I've seen people with Botox. What do they look like? And the lips, they look hideous. She's dishing out the this woman's dishing out this. Is it a woman? Chris Jen? I assume it's a woman. Yes, it is. There's a picture of her there. Oh, yeah, you can see she's had it. Doesn't look natural. The self-proclaimed momager, what on earth is a momager, has teamed up with Botox Cosmetic to promote the $100 gift card for the youth-preserving treatment. She's dishing out the gift cards to her loved ones as a festive tweet. Well, I'd be offended by that. Someone gave me some sort of youth serum or something. What are you saying? Are you suggesting that I look old? Come on! There are people watching this programme now younger than me that can only hope to look naturally this good when they get to my age. Young people. 25, 26, 27-year-old, they're watching this. Wow, I can't believe he's 56. You will when you see me try and get out of bed in the morning. TV's most recognised mum. Really? I've never heard of her. I have seriously, I see these celebrities on here and I've no idea who they are. Absolutely no idea. I've never seen this woman in my life. TV's most recognised mum, it says here. On what programmes? Oh, probably something like that dreadful programme, Loose Women. 4 old bags sitting there cackling away. My boyfriend is, my husband is. Oh, why would anyone want to sit there and watch a programme about some old git just talking about his life? You tell me, because I don't know. It says, TV's most recognised mum told the people, if you're responsible when you talk to your doctor, I think it works. It's something that I've been using for a long time, and I can see a photo of her, and now I see what she means, love. I can see what she means. So there you go. She's an American reality star, is she? Okay. Well, I don't know. Announced to her mother, Mary Jo MJ Campbell. Who's she then? Will be one of her loved ones to get a Botox gift card left under the Christmas tree this year. Oh, gift cards. Don't even bother. I'm going to come on to Christmas presents in a minute. She said, I also feel really blessed to have my mum still here feeling okay. She's 85. Well, you are very lucky. There's plenty of us around, me included, would give anything to get their mums back. Absolutely. She also said, I also feel, I hope I have that adventurous spirit when I'm her age. She's yeah, probably because she hasn't had Botox, dear. We don't need to have things done to our face to make ourselves more popular. Either like us or don't like us. She's a joy. I'm going to give her a Botox gift card. Personal care is really important. Well, perhaps you might be better with a flannel, my love. Personal care. Please. There's a close-up picture of it, and it's obvious she's had this Botox. And the lips. She's had a bit done to her lips. Oh, God, why? Why do they have it done? And it goes on. So there you go. There's an idea for a little Christmas gift. If you're still trying to think of a Christmas gift for 1 or 2 people, give them a Botox card. And see how offended they are after you've given them one of those, my loves. All right. Good morning to High Grade Gaming. Haven't seen you for a while. Good morning to you. Hello to you. That's right. There's no super chat on Facebook. It's only on the YouTube there. Okay. Jason's working hard this morning on the 3rd job already. Excellent. Excellent. John uses L'Oreal for Men moisturiser because you're worth it. Really? Are you? Who told you that then? Who told you that you were worth it? Who told you that? Rub a bit of this. I used to put a bit of oil on my face. I don't bother anymore. Not at all. Now and again I have a shave. I don't shave every single day anymore. I quite like it to grow a little bit. and then shave it all off again. Today is going to be a shave it all off day, and I do my shaving at the swimming pool. Then I don't have to clean the sink out. I do. That's a lie. I do. I wash it around, but I don't get the clean. In fact, or one of those impregnated cloths. I like that word, impregnated. Do you use impregnated cloths or spray? My sister saw my impregnated cloths some months ago. She said, "What are they?" I said, "Oh, you can clean." "Oh, well, I'm old-fashioned. I use the spray." What do you use? Impregnated cloths or sprays, boys and girls? Scrolling down. Good morning to Tony King. Morning to you, Tony, sir. John says, I look bloody good for 52 years old. Again, who told you that, John? I have seen your photographs. Who is telling you these things? Wouldn't be your other half by any chance. Anyone else? Or just your other half, lovey? Come on, John. Look at me. Look. 50, 60, 57 in just 3 months, 2 months' time. On the 5th of February. Write it down, dear. In the words of Mrs. Moore, write it down. 5th of February. Look, just write down. Save money for 5th of February for Chris Reardon's birthday. Absolutely. Good morning to Ray Reynolds joining us there. Morning, Ray. Morning to you, Ray. All right. Let's have a look here. Simon Keane has just sent in a text message. Simon watches the show as a recording, as indeed many of you. Don't think you're ever missed out. You know, if you ever want to send in an email, perhaps, for the next show, I can always read it on the next show. Anything you want to comment on that we've been chatting away at. And Simon watches a recording of the show. Virginia Gonzalez, she always watches a recording of the show. Virginia, by the way, your letter is waiting to be sent. I haven't managed to get that in the post box yet because I've got to take that one into the into the post box because it's international and I never know how much to put on there. So stamp wise, so I've got to take that in. Not quite gone yet. Will it go today? Possibly it'll go actually 4 o'clock. Yes, it will go today. That's assuming the post office is open today. Late. I'll have to ring my sister. It should go today, hopefully. All right, my darling. And also Matthew Van wrote in. He took a super chat and won the bingo. I only put 1 pen in. I only put a bingo pen in there. So sorry about that. Your super chat pen is waiting to go. Your envelope is here. He wanted red. We've run out of red now. We've run out of red pens already. So you're going to get... I'm going to send a purple one. Hope that's all right, okay? Well, you'll have to be very quick if you're not happy with that. Once it's gone, it's gone. Happy election day, says Simon. Mr. Chop Chop, he calls me Mr. Chop Chop. Because when people aren't doing things fast enough, like coming up for the karaoke song that they've asked, come on, chop, 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 chop. So he calls me Mr. Chop Chop. He says, I've just put my Christmas tree up with The Only Way is Essex lights on it. So called because hardly any of them work. It's true, isn't it? And the ones that do ain't that bright. LOL, Team Boris for me. So that's from young Simon Keane there. Thank you very much, Simon. Don't forget, you can always text in a message. If you can't get to a computer keyboard, text your message instead. All right, boys and girls? John's saying, everyone that meets me tells me I look fabulous. I find that difficult to believe. I'm sorry, John. You know, we just have to accept the thing that we're not as good looking as we were. Except me. I'm sorry, John. I think you're getting quite carried away. I don't know who's telling you these things, dear. Is this someone that works for you and you pay them a wage or something like that? Is it, lovey? Huh? Thank you. Wonder Woman loves the shirt. Thank you, Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman. Rachel in the house. There you go. I've got no new shirts, actually. This one, let's have a look. This one's probably about 5 years old. 5, 6, 7 years old. I buy good quality shirts now, and they last forever. I haven't bought a shirt for years. I've got a cupboard full of the blooming things in 2 places. You know, here and at the house. Let's have a look. Adrian says he looks good for 26 years old. I must say I'm on my way to the optimist now. You mean the optician, dear? Oh, it's that blooming predictive text again. The optician, dear. The optician, not the optimist. I mean, come on, Adrian. Look in the mirror. How can you be optimistic about that, my love? Alan Wainwright. Good morning, young Alan. How do I send you a picture? Email chris@unitedkingdomtalk.co.uk. I want to show you my new tattoo. Don't worry, it's on my arm and clean. Well, I'm disappointed. A tattoo on the arm? That's a bit boring. Can't we have someone at least on your chest? Let's have a look at your chest. I can't show it straight away, though. Okay, it has to be added to the system. All right. Yeah, we can't show that straight away. I would have to look and then put it for the next show, you see. But yes, send it to the email address there, my friend, okay? Mandy's off to the Bristol television studio today, a.k.a. the Bog. How rude! Jason, camera trickery works well for Chris. How rude! Dear me. I love it. I love it. Very sad news that we've lost David Bellamy, haven't we? David Bellamy. Oh, remember him. He'd be hiding behind a bush, wouldn't he? Apparently, I've done the same thing myself, to be honest. I shouldn't really tell you that. I have. I am the gay equivalent of David Bellamy. He used to hide behind bushes. I think I did as well. David Bellamy, the Conservation Foundation. Let's just read the whole story in The Sun. Legendary nature presenter David Bellamy. We liked him, didn't we? We liked him. Legendary nature presenter David Bellamy has been praised for inspiring a generation after he tragically passed away. He was 86, which it's probably still a little bit young these days, isn't it? 86. You're old I think you're old when you get to sort of 85 now. The larger-than-life environmental campaigner, famed for his wild grey hair and beard, presented more than 400 programmes and wrote 45 books. The Conservation Foundation, which Bellamy was president and co-founder of, confirmed he'd passed away in a statement. Excuse me. I've still got this blooming frog in my throat. Bellamy worked in a factory and as a plumber before meeting his future wife Rosemary, who died last year. Probably died of a broken heart then. You know, we often hear this. People that are married for many, many, many years, one dies and the other one shortly follows afterwards. That was the case for my mum. You know, she was never really ill, and then Dad died 4 years later. I lost her as well. Bellamy worked in a factory. The couple had 5 children. He studied and later taught botany at Durham University. And I'm gonna leave old Durham town. I've gotta leave old Durham town. Well, he worked at the university and received a string of television offers following his work on the Torrey Canyon oil spill in 1967. Presenter Bellamy was a household name thanks to his work as a scientist and conservationist. He inspired Sir Lenny Henry's... Remember Sir Lenny Henry did him as well, didn't he? He put the beard... Oh, he was very funny. He inspired Sir Lenny Henry's "Grapple me grape nuts" catchphrase and was a regular presence on television on shows including Bellamy on Botany and Bellamy's Backyard Safari. So there we are. But Bellamy, who also appeared on Don't Ask Me, said the work dried up after he spoke out against wind farms while appearing on Blue Peter in 1996. In 2004, the killer blow came when he branded climate change poppycock. Bellamy said at the time, "From that moment, I wasn't really welcome at the BBC. They froze me out because I didn't believe in global warming. My career dried up. I was thrown out of my own conservation groups and I got spat at in London. Isn't that awful? I was due to start another TV series with the BBC, but it didn't go anywhere and the other side didn't want to know, ITV. I was shunned and they didn't want to hear the other side of the argument." So sad, really, how that finished. But he was very, very popular in the 1980s, as you well know. Excuse me. What else have we got here? Can you sing a Christmas song? Well, what do you want me to sing you? What would you like to sing me? Hark the herald angels sing, glory to the newborn King. Peace on earth and mercy mild, God and singers reconciled. Hark the... And like that. Is that what you want? A nice Christmas carol? Hey, it's a shame there isn't space here to bring a piano in. Well, it might be. It might be. I think Claire months ago kept going on about me trying to bring a piano in here during a tune or two. Well, I might be able to fit that in. I don't know. Might give that a go. Might do that. Let's scroll down here. John loved David Bellamy when he was young. I did a good impersonation for him. Well, you'll be able to do a better one now, John, because you look very similar. As he was just before he died. You do, John. There we are. Jason Hughes, David Bellamy, another legend gone. That's right. Morning to Mike Rees-Ponto. Happy election day to you. Paul and Lou, we have a mad, raving loony candidate. It's tempting to cross the ball. Vote who you want for, Paul and Lou. It's up to you. It's up to you, my friend. Ian Days, I bet he was more of a peeping Tom in the bush. I hope you're not suggesting that I went on like places like Hampstead Heath and things like that. How rude. Has anyone got any evidence on that? No. Thank you. Fran and Rachel, we also lost Roxette. You remember that? Da 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 da. It must have been love. La la la. Roxette. That was one of her songs, wasn't it? I've got the wrong song. Remember Roxette, of course, yes. That was day before, I think, wasn't it? Claire, how sad about David Bellamy. I thought he was a lovely man, so enthusiastic about his subject. And he really got the message over, especially to children. We really got the message to him. I think it was a great character, David Bellamy. I really did. There you go, Claire. Yes, some carols on the piano in the Lincolnshire studios. I mean, could I pick up that piano now and bring it over? I don't know. I'd have to put it there. Oh, I might be able to put it... hang on, let me just have a look over here a minute. Well, that would work, wouldn't it? If I could bring it here. I've got a little table. Yeah, because I'm not up here next week, actually. I'm down south the whole of next week. But maybe for the Christmas week, I think I'd be able to do that. I could have the table here and plug... What socket would I need to plug directly in? I could possibly plug directly into the music. I can do carols. Let's do that. Let's do that. I'm going to promise that now. This won't be well, we'll try and do that. We will do that, okay? I'll get the keyboard in here and we'll play some Christmas carol. Oh, that would be camp, wouldn't it? How fantastic. Yeah, that would work with that camera up there, wouldn't it? You can see it all, everything. You'll be able to see the keyboards and all that. Yeah, we'll do that. Oh, that'd be a bit fun. I'm always looking to do new things. I like to do new things. And I like to do different things on each show. This is what we're doing today, just basically a run-of-the-mill chat show. I quite like the fact that we do the bingo on Sunday. We do the raffle on the Monday. Some other thing. And we're going to start doing a chat show on Thursday nights. Now, not tonight, or at least probably not tonight. Tonight, I'm going out to... where's it called now? It's a stately home somewhere, and they've got like lights, you know, Christmas lights. So I'm going out with the family tonight to see that with my little camera. If I get back early, and I don't know, I have no idea what time we're going to get back. It depends what time we get back. But at the moment, I don't think tonight. I'm pretty sure tonight. But we're going to start doing a phone-in show on Thursdays. My guess is it will take a while to get going, that. You know, I don't think I should ring. You can ring. You can ring. That's it. We'll see how that goes. We've got a local London number. It's not premium rate. Not going to cost you anything more than it normally does. Probably within your contract's number anyway. Just a local London number. And you'll be able to call in. Okay? Who wants to sing Christmas carols at Chris's door? I won't open it, Rachel. Ding dong merrily on high. You'll be able to request a carol. Request a carol. We'll do one a day, okay? Jason's going to send super chats for me not to sing. How rude. John Aitken, 42 years ago, I was a choir boy in Paisley Abbey. We did a lot of Christmas carols. My choir master was an old pervert, kept trying to touch me up. Oh, John, don't make me laugh, dear. I had that. I had that with a priest. Try that. see if that works. I'm not really asthma problem. It's just a little bit of a... I don't know what it is. This cough that won't go away. Yes, I would be serving on the altar. And all he used to slap my bum. Honestly, he did. You see, I think it's... perhaps there's something wrong with my head that I think that's funny. I thought that was right. He said, "Hello, boy, how are you today?" And he used to slap me arse and say, "Look at you, boy, you need to fill out a little bit more. Fill out a little bit more." And that's as far as that as anything happened. A bit dodgy, really, isn't it? "Hello, boy." Whack. He used to whack. I'm not going to tell you who it was. It wasn't one of the regular ones. So it happened to you as well, did it, John? Oh, well. Oh, God. Good morning to my sister. Sharon's in the house. There's Shazby. Tuck your shirt in. Why would I tuck my shirt in, sister? No one can see the bottom half, dear. In fact, as punishment to that, I'm going to show you my bottom half later on today. There's my sister, Shazby. Can we have midweek bingo? No midweek bingo. Bingo is Sunday nights, but not next week, okay? Shania, you wouldn't want me to ring today. I have no voice. Oh, is that what's wrong, Shania? Oh, I'm sorry. Who's going to do the singing Sunday, love? You won't be able to sing at the church. Who's going to sing? Incidentally, Catholics all over the world will know this. We don't have carols before Christmas Day. In the Catholic Church, there are no carols before Christmas Day. Advent hymns. For example, that famous one, which I shall be playing, my next organ playing, it's not this week, the week after, "O come Emmanuel, O come Emmanuel, and ransom." I could get my keyboard now if you wanted me to, but it'd take a couple of minutes to set up. I can do "O come Emmanuel." Would you like that? Would you like me to go and get my keyboard and play you "O Come Emmanuel"? But it would take a couple of minutes to set up, after which time you'll have to talk amongst yourself for a couple of minutes if I'm doing that. Okay? Sticky fingers. Great game, in. Aren't we awful? Yes, I don't know what's wrong, Rachel. It's just a little bit of a minor cough. It's been going on for a few weeks. It got really bad the other day at my sister's house because of the dogs, unfortunately. Old Father Pedo. I think you're right, Ian. The thought of the priest took his breath away. It's funny though how we do sit here and look at it. It's very serious actually. When you think about it, it's a serious. But you see, the trouble is, I'm not a very serious person. Not really. You know, I just take life as it comes, and you know, people are a bit weird. Some people are a bit. Oh, God knows, I know some weird people. I mean, look at you lot. I do. There we are. You see, Jason's quite serious about it, which I understand. But no, it didn't bother me really at the time, and it doesn't now for whatever reason. I don't know why. Alan, go for it. Shall I? Okay. John was the Scottish version of Aled Jones. Was you on Songs of Praise? No, was you? I'm walking at Gary Butler, got to be wired to watch this. Have you really? Right, let me go and get my keyboard. Hang on. Well, I'll have to move the raffle tickets perhaps to another day then. What's it going to be? Raffle tickets or organ playing? Go on then, I'll go and get it. Hang on a minute. Let me sort myself out. I haven't unplugged the wrong thing there, have I? For Christ's sake. Right, let's switch over to the... I'll go and get it, and we'll see how we get on, all right? Just a moment, then. Talk amongst yourselves while this... I should have some music to play. Never mind. Talk amongst yourselves. I'm walking on the air. Da, 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 da. Than I thought it was actually. Oh, you know, it's a bit bigger than I thought it was. Oh, I don't know now. Where on earth am I going to put this blooming thing? Because this is a full-size one, you see, dears. But it ain't going to go over there, is it? Oh, hang on a minute. What if I put it slightly under? Will that work? I won't be able to get to all the keys. Oh, Christ. Will it work there? Oh, that might work. Hang on a minute. Well, hang on. Honestly, the things you make me do. It's like an episode of Blue Peter. What a shame there's not one I prepared. Well, there you are. What a shame there's not one I prepared earlier. Right, put this over there. Bingo tickets out of the way. Then let me get my little table. Well, this was unexpected, wasn't it? Silver bells, da da da, da 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 da, ba da da da, da 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 da, da 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 do do do, do 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 do. Now, will that fit on there? That is the question. Dinner table. I've got one of those little dinner tables. You know those dinner tables. Dinner table. Right. Oh, that might be a bit too high. Plug my electric in. That's in there. Stop looking at my bald spot. Don't be vile. Oh, it's cold. Let me close that blooming door. Right, we'll move the pillow out of the way now. That's going to be in the way. Ah! Oh! Oh, just about. Just about. Nope. Balls. Sorry. Right in the corner, maybe. Oh, yeah, we're getting there, aren't we? Trouble is, I can't move around to get to what keys I want to get to. What if I put it there and raise it up? You raise me up. Oh, I could do that, couldn't I suppose, and raise it up a bit. What can I put underneath that now? Ah! The raffle ticket bowl. Aha! Get that there. Get that there. Right. Now we're getting somewhere. Oh, I feel like a pop star now. Is Simon Cowell watching? There we are. Look, we can do entertainment now, a music night now. This could be a new thing. A music night. How loud's that? Right, here we go. Here we go. What do you want? Do you want our Advent hymn? Do you know that one? Let me just adjust something. And that one there. Might be a bit loud. Is it a bit loud? Is it a bit loud? Let me just move that a little bit further over there because I can't get to my lower notes. That's over there. What about all the news stories today? We're not doing news stories. Blooming music instead. Oh, right. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Shut up, Sean. Shut up, Sean. Let's see. Good morning, Brian Fitzpatrick. Good morning, Brian. Morning, young bright. Play Three Little Birds. Bob Marley. No, dear. Christmas, dear. Christmas songs. Here's our Advent hymn. O come, Emmanuel. O come, Emmanuel. There you go. There's a little hymn for you this morning. Oh, come Emmanuel. Were you singing along? Right, I will play one Christmas carol. First one to get it in, nice and quick. Ian Days, it's like being at school. I'm sitting cross-legged on the floor with my fingers on my lips. Like that. Who's it going to be? The news is much better. Well, go and watch the news then, Alan, if you don't like it. Bye. Go on, you'll get one Christmas carol. That's it. What's it going to be? Quickly, who's the first one? First one for the Christmas carol. No hustle. Silent Night. Okay, Silent Night. Silent Night. Silent Night. Yeah, that's enough, darlings. That's enough of that. So there we are. A couple of little hymns for you this morning. Should we do that around Christmas? We could do Carol of the Day, couldn't we? Who's going to be Carol? Oh, where am I going to put that now? I'll just put that in front of that. You may have noticed the calendar is up, gang. The 2020 calendar is up. We're doing Super Chat calendars. £10 they are if you want one. There's only 5 left now. Okay, Super Chat calendars. Let me just move my instrument out of the way. Instrument. Now the table's in the way as well. Shall we do that? A carol every day? What do you reckon? Ian Days doesn't like. Was it Ian? Who's moaning? Ian? Mary's boy child. Too late. Too late. Who was first in? Someone said Silent Night, so we're only going to do one. All right. Now we're only going to do one this morning. There we are. Let me have a look. Oh look, all the suggestions. So I've woken up the whole of the caravan site. Do you know there's not too many people on here at the moment? They all disappear for the winter. Oh yes, a lot of people actually sort of come sort of October. They disappear. They pack up and they go home. Yeah, because it's too cold for them. A lot of people don't have proper heating as well. I mean, I've got those heat pump things, which are, I mean, they're okay. They're not brilliant, but I'd probably go for central heating I mean, they're okay. They work. Thank you. Jason, it reminds me of church bells waking up on the Sunday morning. What a lovely sound that is, Jason. Well, why would you move somewhere where there's church bells? Go somewhere else then and stop moaning. Jason's head of moaning this morning. Moan and moan and moan, dear. What's wrong with you all, dear? Shania was sort of singing, but she's got no voice. Oh, come here, man. That's some cat. Shania, at your church, right, you know when they get to that bit, do you do it quickly or short or normal time? Some people do it quickly. You'll know the bit I mean. Rejoice, rejoice, Emmanuel. So this bit here, Emmanuel shall come to thee. Or do you do Emmanuel shall come to you? Because lots of people do it differently. Some people do it quickly. Rejoice, rejoice, Emmanuel shall come to thee. Oh, or do you do Emmanuel shall come to thee? Which one do you do? The long or the short? Take your votes now. Press your buttons now. Oh, that was good. The Spaghetti Junction scoreboard on New Faces. You're a star, lovely. And a brand new bra. I think we used to change the words to that at primary school. All those songs all those songs we used to change the words to at school, didn't we? Eh? While shepherds wash their socks by night. That one. Let's have a look there. Instrumental version, much better. Thank you, Paul and Lou. Oh, there you go. Brian, I play organ at church, mate. Only about once every 6 weeks because there's so many blooming organists now. I'm looking for another church, really, to play at. There's too many organists there now. I'm not getting to... I want to do it a bit more. And trouble is, when you have a lot of people playing at something like a church, shall we say, the congregation never get used to one person, which is not necessarily a good thing because they don't know what's coming, especially when I'm playing it there. More. There's no more, Rachel. No more, darling. No more. Just one a day. Just one a day. All right. Where are we going there? There's a lot of messages coming through. Yeah. Thank you, Alan, for saying that. It's very kind of you there. You can't show those calendar pictures live. Correct. This is the calendar here. Okay. You will actually see them live, but as the months come up. These are the YouTube calendars, boys and girls. I'm on 2 months, February and one of the other months, and we've got other YouTubers on there, Mix Mowers, Roy the Boys on there, and several others, okay? And Martin got together, and my brother-in-law, and of course my brother-in-law's on there, and my sister. And they put these calendars together, and you can have one for £9.99 super chat. There's only 5 left now. The rest of them have all gone. Shania, Ventnor Church it's long there, is it? Shanklin Church is short. Yes, so you never know which one. Shania goes to 2 churches because she's very important. Shania is head of altar servers of the whole country. She is head altar servers. Head altar server of the whole country. Unbelievable. John's friends with Bobby Crush. Oh, I liked him. See, I remember him winning on Opportunity Knocks. Opportunity Knocks. And let's see where you are on the clapometer. Yeah! Yeah! And you've scored 78 on the clapometer. That's a proper talent show, not X Factor or Britain's Got Talent. Please do me a favour. No judges. We don't need judges on talent shows. Just want to see the talent. That's it. And that's why you're here, isn't it? To see the talent in front of you. That's why. Rachel's pleased she's bought a calendar. Yeah, Rachel's got one. She bought one, didn't you? She likes it. Thank you. No Heidi today. No, Heidi's not always here, Brian. Actually, if we're early, she tends not to be here. She comes a little bit later on. A new version of Away in a Manger, a wee in a lay-by. Don't even go there. Oh, my God. My God. Good. Let's do another story then, and we'll do today's raffle tickets, boys and girls. And this one is... Oh, where is it now? I've lost my thing there. Yes, that was it. There we are. It was the Christmas present thing. I was watching. Blimey, I've got all these things here that I haven't read out. Loads of script. I mean, we could go on for an hour. I can't be too long today because, as I say, I've got to get. We're going for a little outing. A little bit later on to go and see some Christmas lights. But yeah, I was watching the television this morning. Martin Lewis was on there. You know that he's that money bloke, isn't he? Saves you loads of money from this, that and the other. And I say the same thing as he says every year. And he was saying, you know, if you're still going around shops now, which you probably are, with a long list of people, you know, Aunt Bessie, James, Little Jerry, Mary, and so on. If you're going around shops at the moment with a Christmas present list, and you don't know what you get, and you end up going into a tat shop. Now, by that I mean something like the £1 shop, something like that. I think, well, I've got to get, I must get a present for Chris. What can I get him? I'll get him that rubber duck. Don't bother. It's fine. It's fine not to buy a Christmas present for everyone. If you should, I really believe this. You should only buy Christmas presents for people that you really, really want to buy Christmas presents for. Not just because they have formed part of a list of people that you know. That is just a complete and utter waste of money. And if you end up in the tat shop with socks and handkerchiefs and not air fresheners, spray things for your body, you're wasting your money. No one wants them. You will waste your money, and all you're doing is making the shopkeepers a little bit richer. A complete and utter way. There's no shame in not buying a present for the lady who lives 3 doors away. There's no shame in that. It is a waste, especially if you've ended up in the tat shop. All you're going to do is put something in there just for the sake of it. Don't waste your money. Honestly, don't waste your money. Only buy presents for people that you really, really want to buy them for. And that's it. Save the money on that. If you want a best present is to turn up at someone's house. Maybe you haven't seen Uncle James, who you haven't seen for years and years. Turn up at the house. Happy Christmas. Unannounced. Don't turn up here unannounced. I won't open the door. Not having any of that. It really is a waste of money. Even if you receive something from someone, doesn't mean that you've got to buy them a present. It's just a waste of money. It really is. So don't do it. Don't do it, okay? And that's what he was saying on the telly this morning. You know, if you have been looking for someone and you've ended up in a shop, in a dirt, you know, a rubbish shop, I call it, and you end up buying them, you know, I don't know, a set of candles. There you go. I've just got you those candles. Oh, right, okay. And, you know, honestly, it's a waste of time. Waste of time. Don't do it. Don't do it because it is a waste of money. Here we go. Yvonne's joining us this morning. Good morning to Ian. Morning to Gary Butler, my nephew. Am I getting a present? Maybe. Maybe, nephew. I don't know. Have you been a good boy today? You know that Santa camera that you've got out for your children that are watching your children? I've got one as well. And it's been watching you, Gary. Gary Butler's my nephew. And Santa has told me some things this year which have shocked me, to be quite honest. I've been shocked by some of your activities this year, as told to me by Santa on the Santa cam. He rang me months ago, actually. Oh, hello, Chris. Yeah, it's Santa here. I've been watching your nephew on the Santa cam, and he... I don't want to even say it on this programme. Not live to the millions of people watching. Good morning to Paul in Cornwall. Texting in, wet and windy again in Cornwall, from Paul and Joe, who's doing knitting at the moment. Paul and Joe are doing knitting. There you go. Make something for someone for Christmas if you really want to. Make something for them. So, am I getting a present? I don't know at the moment, Gary, to be honest. Don't know at the moment. Mick stopped in a lay-by with nowhere to wee. I fell in a puddle right up to my knee. That's a good one. That could be turned into you could turn it into a rap song, Mandy. Oh, Mandy, you could turn it into a rap song, couldn't you? Mick's will come into yours, Chris. No, you ain't. Don't come here. There's no room. I've only just hoovered the carpet. Coming in here with your dirty old boots. Are you in I can't remember. Are you in a wheelchair? You might be in a wheelchair. Don't bring your... You can't get it in here. The door's not wide enough. I haven't been disabled-friendly-id, if you see what I mean. And there's stairs. You'll never get up those stairs, Mick. I wouldn't want you falling over and hurting your little back. Worse than it is now, dear. Don't come up here with your wheelchair. Blooming dirty wheel marks all over my nice clean carpet. I'm not having it. Not having it, dear. Sean. There we are, Sean. Barry Manilow. Oh, man. Oh, we love Barry Manilow. You know that, Brian. You know that, Brian. You're talking about my brother-in-law's pants there. Ear defenders for Gary. How rude. Michael's done his Christmas shopping. Michael's already done his. Well done to you, Michael. He bought a calendar. He's in the car all ready for him. isn't it? Let's just scroll up here. What else have we got there? Sean, Chris must be getting old. It never took me 5 minutes to get me own. Oh, stop that now. You're rude. You're rude. rude. Alrighty. My ankle, Yvonne, thank you for asking. It's getting better slowly. It's certainly not improved as quickly as I thought it would, but it's getting better slowly. I am able to walk. I'm certainly able to swim, no problem at all. If you know, it's... I don't know if I should go to the doctor really with it at all, but I'm able to walk, and I'm able to sleep on my side now without it hurting too much. So I think it's just a case of you know, keeping going, really. All right. Mick uses a stick. Oh, Christ. Well, don't come to my blooming caravan with that, Mick. I bet it's filthy dirty on the end of it where you keep putting it on the floor. It's a bit like that. I'm not having dirty sticks in this house, thank you very much. Got enough trouble scraping off the mud on my own feet. Worry about your bleeding stick, your walking stick. Good morning. Fun things to do with Sparky. I'm on his big TV this morning. Good morning, fun things. You may have noticed, and if you're on a big TV, you should notice an improvement in the picture, because we're now up to 1920 times 1280 or something like that on the resolution. Right. The other thing I was going to tell you, I thought last night I'd have a go with my video card. You know, the video card thing that failed. Well, I don't know if it did fail. It stopped working. It said I needed to do an update, and I clicked the cross button on the update, and the picture went off, and it didn't come back on. So I took it out, and I'm on the onboard video card, which is perfectly all right. I don't even know why I bothered having that installed. But I thought I'd get it going again to take some, because I think it takes some of the pressure off the processor. So I opened it last night. Where I've put in the USB 3 plugs, because I didn't have USB 3, so I installed a USB 3 card, which went in like so easy, it's unbelievable. Plugged it in, switched it on, it worked. Done. No drivers, nothing. It just, no power lead, nothing, worked. Where I've put that in, unfortunately, the other slot is so close to that one, and this, as you can see, takes up nearly 3 spaces instead of 1, right? Because it's quite wide. So I can't actually physically get that in there now, unfortunately. One of those things, so I can't actually use it. But it works. Works to a point there. Let's have a look. Is it time to ask for a ticket yet? Oh, excuse me. Excuse me, I'm burping away here. Is Jason being rude, Michael? He's a very rude person. Are you? Here, look at him. So many nosy people. Why don't you come round and find out, Jason? Tell your missus you're busy that night. All right. Is it time to ask for a ticket? Yes, John. Who wants a raffle ticket? 1432 for Mr. John Aitken. Next raffle is on Monday, okay? 432 for John Aitken. Who's next? There's Brenda from Bristol. Mickey, baby. Wonder Woman. Rachel is 434. There's my nephew. 435. My nephew actually hasn't won anything yet, believe it or not. So those of you that sound, it's a fix, it's a fix. It can't be if my nephew still hasn't won anything, is it? 436 for the lovely Mandy Davenport. 437 for Diane Jebb. 438 for Fran Green. 439 for Mr. Michael Lawrence. 440 for Sean Pye. 441 for Tony King. 432 for Claire. 443 for Ian Days. Oops, Ian Days. 444 for it's my niece, Tracy Clifford, is in the house. Tracy Clifford, I didn't know you were there, Trace. Hello. She's over here on a little holiday. Are you going back Friday, Tracy? So you got 444, Tracy. Okay. Yvonne Lemon, 445. 446 for Alan Wainwright. Adrian Richardson, 447. Richardson for 447. Is that everyone? Am I in Central Station tomorrow? Friday. Yes. Are you coming down to sing? You coming down for a sing-song tomorrow, Brian? Anyone else want a raffle ticket? Michael Pullman with us live today. Hello, Michael. He's in Australia. Michael Pullman. Thank you, Michael. 448 for Michael. Anyone else? Anyone else yet? Rachel is complaining she's not won a hat yet. Well, you got to win that at the bingo, Rachel. Although, you might be in luck there because people aren't choosing the hat. It's really surprised me. Really surprised me. People don't seem to be interested in the hat. They prefer to have like a fridge magnet or 2 pens. Coming soon, boys and girls. Key rings. They're very nice. They're material key rings. Okay, it's like a yellow, from what I can see on the picture, it's like a yellow ribbon with the logo on it. And I can't remember what it actually says on there. But key rings are coming soon, which you can have, I think, as a bingo prize or a £2.50 super chat. So they are coming soon. I think it's £2.50. Key rings are coming soon, okay? And we'll probably use those when the fridge magnets has run out. So key rings are coming soon, as you requested. As I say, I think it's a yellow ribbon, if I remember rightly. The metal ones were they were quite expensive to have printed. So we've got key rings coming as well. All right. There we are. Brian, yes. What are you saying yes to, Brian? Did I give you a raffle ticket? 449. Brian, there we are. Brian I've known for years, actually. He was a customer at the Black Cap, where I enjoyed working for so many years. Just a fantastic job that was. 449 for you, Brian. Oh, Rachel sent a £3 super chat. Thank you, Rachel. Oh, hang on, I haven't got my super chat thing set up there. Thank you, Rachel. Hang on a minute. Oh, God. I've got to have my super chat jingle. 1 minute. Unfortunately, I haven't got the blooming thing set up there, have I? Rachel's super chat. There you go. Super chat. Rachel sent the super chat. Come on. Come on. This is how slow this other computer is. Thank you. It's just such a slow. Did you hear that or not? You should have heard that. It didn't look very high to me. Thank you, Rachel. Rachel sent a £3 super sticker. A £3 super sticker. All right, Rachel. Thank you, my darling. Very kind of you. Oh, there we are. One man in a Sprinter van. 450 there. One and Sprinter van. Oh, actually, is that for the key ring, Rachel? Because I haven't got them yet. I don't actually have them yet. Okay. But if you email me, is that why you've sent a £3 super chat? Or is it just you've sent a £3 super chat? Or you want a badge for a £3 super chat? Or you want a pen? Have you got one of our super chatter pens yet? Is that what you want? If you want a pen or a badge, I can send that today. But if you want a key ring, then a little bit longer. Please don't ask for the key rings yet because they're not quite ready yet. But if that's what you thought I said, then I'll put you in a holding bay. Rachel has been placed in a holding bay. What's the time? Is it 10 o'clock? Time for peels. What is it? Thursday today. Well, I hope you'll be coming down to sing tomorrow. All right? Huh? Thank you, Alan. Not driving down south today. I go tomorrow afternoon. I leave here. You can set my watch by the time you leave here. 4 o'clock on a Friday afternoon is when I leave. John Aiken, tie a yellow ribbon round the old oak tree. Michael Lawrence has sent a £2 super chat. Thank you, Michael Lawrence. Thank you, Michael. Are you just sending that, or do you want something? You know the score. You know the score. Although you're down tomorrow, aren't you? You're collecting your calendar tomorrow from the pub. So do you want me to put a pen or a badge in there as well? let me know and I'll happily do that for you, Michael. Thank you very much. That's very kind. How much are the hats? I'm afraid the hats aren't for sale, Yvonne. You have to win those at the bingo. And it's only the last game because they were a little bit expensive. If I sold the hats, it would probably be something like 12 quid. They were quite expensive to have done. So that's why I've saved those for the main bingo prize. I think I would save those for the bingo prize. Yeah, it wasn't high volume. Oh, do we need them again? Why is that not a high volume? Ah, I see what's happened there. One moment, please. Okay, we're going to have the super chat jingle one more time because you couldn't hear it properly. Here it is. Is that better? Give your nephew something for my super chat. I can do that. What would you like, nephew? Would you like a badge? Or a Chris Reardon, I'm a super chatter pen? What would you like, nephew? Oh, isn't that nice? Rachel's given my nephew a little present. Oh, do you fancy my nephew, Rachel? Have you seen a picture of him? Is that why you fancy him? It's the older nephew, incidentally, not the younger one. Just other people. It's the gays that fancy my younger nephew. All old perverts, every last one of them, dear. Get your hands off my young nephew. Not coming anywhere near you. 22 years old. Straight boy. Got lovely girlfriend. Charlotte, her name is. Lovely girlfriend, thank you. Where are we? Good morning to Dominique. Morning, Dominique. Better late than never, my darling. We've been here for hours today. Hours, dear. Dominique. Morning, Dominique. Who's getting a ticket there? Someone asked for a ticket there. Thank you. SOS Gold. Let's just pull some more out there. 451 for you, my SOS friend. So, baby, can you hear me? Can you call me SOS? Da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da. 451 for Mr. SOS. Let me scrolling. He's scrolling. We're going to do the birthdays in a second. Okay. Oh gosh. Fran, put the caps away for next summer. Yeah, maybe that's why they're not going. Maybe that's why they're not going. Oh, that's so cruel. Tracy says, "Get him a life" to my nephew. That's her brother. What a horrible thing to say about their brother. What a terrible thing to say, Tracy. How's the window? Is that everyone? Anyone else having a raffle ticket? Speak now. Gary would like an Apple computer for Christmas. Well, good luck with that one, mate. John's got handsome nephews. They take after me, of course. Oh, dear me. John! Right, are we done? What do you want, Gary? What super chat gift do you want? Badge or pen, dear? Come on, chop chop. What do you want? What do you want? Dominique, thank you, Dominique. 452 for lovely Dominique. Dominique. There you go, darling. Thank you, Dominique. You haven't been with us for a while, have you? As you can see, it's all looking a little bit different in here. I'm very pleased with how things have turned out, really. A Wonder Woman pen. Thank you, Wonder Woman, a pen. What colour would you like, Gary? You can have... Let me show you the colours. These are the Super Chat pens. Here, this is what I've got with me here in our Lincolnshire television studio complex. There we go. You can have green or purple or blue or white or orange. I personally would go for the orange one. What one do you want? Oh, Dominic, you can always watch the recording later. Some people watch the recordings of the show. They're just as fun. It just means you can't chat back and that sort of thing. So what colour do you want? Charlie's Angels pens. I love it. SOS Gold is going now. Right, can we do today's birthdays, boys and girls? We'll do today's birthdays and tomorrow's birthdays because, of course, we're not here on a Friday. Too busy on a Friday, I'm afraid, to be able to get to you on time. Unless I get up at 6 o'clock in the morning, which I don't think is going to happen. Orange pen for Gary Butler. Thank you, Gary. I should put that near my telephone over here so that won't get forgotten. There we are. Let me just check my telephone. Oh, yes. No calls once again. No one rings. No one ever rings me. No one rings. No one loves me. Right. Happy birthday on this 12th of December 2019, Thursday, to Vicki Petrie. 58 years old today is our Vicky. Happy birthday, Vicky. Martin Butcher today is 30 years old. Good morning, Martin. Happy birthday to you. Dom Gooden, Dom, 31 today. Adam Parker, it's his birthday today. And Matthew Hymus, I think it is 25 years old on this Thursday. Very funny, Gary. Very funny. That's my nephew. Very funny indeed, yes. I'm going to turn it on silent now. Very funny. And tomorrow's birthday, so that's Friday the 13th. Friday the 13th. Who's going to be the new Prime Minister tomorrow? Is anyone staying up late to watch that on the telly? I probably dip in and out of it, you know. Watch a little bit here and there just before I go to bed. It might give us an idea. Although I wouldn't go by any of the polls. They were so badly wrong at the last election and the election before that and the Brexit and non-Brexit thing. They were badly wrong, those polls. Don't go by those polls at all. I think it's very exciting tonight. Get your little bottle of champagne out already. You know, either celebrate or cry. Cry. I wanted them to win. And please, for God's sake, whoever wins, just accept the result. Don't start going on marches and I'm not happy. I want another vote. Please, a bit of decorum in your sad, lonely, pathetic lives. Whoever wins, just accept the result and move on. That's how it used to be. I don't understand why people are like shouting and screaming just because they haven't got the result they wanted these days. What's all that about? Just accept it. You'll have another chance in 5 years' time, if you're still here. Friday's birthdays. Friday the 13th tomorrow. Yes, it's Chris Lott's birthday tomorrow. Good morning, Chris. He watches the show now and again. We get an email from him sort of twice a year now, and he sent me some lovely little things for my birthday on the 5th of February. Have you written that down? 5th of February. 47 years old he will be tomorrow. So happy birthday for you tomorrow, Chris. Peter Boy, 52 years old tomorrow. Charlie Bevan, good morning, Charlie. Happy birthday to you for tomorrow. Gary Hibbert, it's his birthday tomorrow. And a delightful man who I've met a few times. Haven't seen him now for about 10 years or so. I used to DJ and compare this thing called Alternative Holidays. Okay, it was once a year, then it became twice a year. They started off in like ski resorts, and basically a big group of people would go to this hotel wherever it was in Italy, France or Switzerland, and I would go there and do a little bit of comparing and DJ. It was a great job. It was a fantastic job, and I really enjoyed it. All my ski and all that was paid for if I wanted to do it. I tried it once. It wasn't for me. I didn't enjoy it. I really didn't. I thought, and I hated those boots. Oh, don't you hate putting on skiing boots? I absolutely hated that. But I was more of the entertainment at night time, and we got fed, and we got our own rooms and all that. And it was a fantastic job. And Patrick used to go, if you are in America... You will see Patrick pop up occasionally on QVC, and I think he sells his own clove range or something like that. He's such a nice man. And when we were on one of the skiing holidays, we did a spoof of the Weakest Link, and it was hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. So Patrick, you're a very, very dear friend of mine. A big happy birthday to you. I hope your QVC stuff is going well there. So happy birthday to you all, boys and girls. Oh. Someone sent a super chat in that I don't know about. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. They are. Lots of people wishing people happy birthday, which is always so nice. You don't even know them, and you wish them happy birthday, which I think is really is a really nice thing to do. Thank you very much, Jason, Rachel, Mick there. Lots of people wishing people. Are you Aquarius? Brian wants to know. Yes, I am. If you look up Aquarius, I'm probably all those things. Okay. Some of your final messages. SOS Gold, next election, he's going to be the new Prime Minister. Excellent. Excellent. My boyfriend is a Pole, says Brian. Oh, that's fantastic. Do you know I'd love a bit of Pole in me? Yeah. Sorry. Yes, your boyfriend's a Pole, which is nice. Thank you. Jason wants Orville to run the country, but he can't. He can. He can't. All right. Morning to LaBelle. Oh, you're so late this morning, LaBelle. Let me put in a raffle ticket. I know you haven't asked. 453 LaBelle, because we've done the raffle tickets. Let me put one in for you. 453. The lovely LaBelle is a drag person and compere and host in New York City and all around that area. So happy birthday to all those other people there. Okay, thanks ever so much for joining us, gang. Friday tomorrow, so don't forget, gang, no show on a Friday morning. Okay, not possible for me to fit one in. So I shall see you again, hopefully at some time on Saturday morning. All right. Please, if you could do a little thumbs up. At the bottom of the screen there, you know, on the if you could do a little thumbs up there, hit the little thumbs up thing, that's appreciated. And as an additional request this morning, because I think the show was pretty good today, it wasn't too bad today, wasn't too boring, was it? Wasn't too boring. Didn't bore you with my piano playing. But if you could cut and paste the URL of the show. You know, that thing that says youtube.com/ and other things. If you could post that onto your walls, then that would be great as well to get the numbers up a little bit. All right. And that's much appreciated. I'll see you again, as I say, on Saturday morning sometime. Have a lovely weekend and take care now. Cheerio.